Okay, here in Nebraska land, we've got our Amazon sprayer, and we're spraying field number 3 today. I a little bit apologize for not posting a video for a while. I've been traveling. Made me think of farming simulator and videos. Was passing by a New Holland dealer here in Plainville, Kansas. They had a big, brand new T8 tractor out. Kind of reminded me I need to make a video. I believe I should have gone the other direction based on the way our fertilizer is tipping over there. We'll have to correct that on this next pass. See if we're back on the right track. Definitely gonna have to check over at the biogas plant, see if we've got any slurry we can use on our fields. Maybe next time we've got something to fertilize. Kind of wonder if we'll get this entire field done with 15% that's left in this tank. I think we've done enough fertilizing. We'll come back and we've got another job to do around the farm. Alright, we're back in our Hesston forage harvester. Picking up this straw here in field 15. Here about sunset. And I will say, of anything in Farming Simulator, of in-cab things to do, that I've been enjoying this the most. I think it's because it's a good angle. I can see what I'm trying to pick up. It's got an interesting little sound to it. It's not awkward at all. Seems to go fast enough. Okay, we're in field 15. Finishing up some slurry spreading that Boots started. He got a little lightheaded from the smell of doing this, so we'll just finish up this last little bit here. Well, I've got the New Holland T9 and the standard Zunhammer slurry spreader from the game. I do have my eye on a couple of modded slurry spreaders. The reason we're using this is I did notice when we went to the BGA plant that we had quite a bit of slurry built up. It seemed a shame not to use it. We've also got a big slurry tanker and a field tank. They're over by the field entrance. We may not actually need to fill up again, but you never know. See how much productivity we get out of this tank. We'll have to get Cowboy Andy in here to start cultivating this in so we can plant something. I think we're going to go back to corn on field 15 next time. And to my thinking, it doesn't look like we're going to have enough to do the rest of this field. So we will go back over to our field tank and fill up. There wasn't much left in it, so we may well have to go and make another run with the slurry tanker. There's a field tank. Check my backing ability again. Zoom in and see what we have here in the slurry tank. Okay, we got 54% out of that. I'm not sure that's going to be enough to finish up here. Yeah, it was kind of a surprise to me to see the 346,000 liters of slurry there at our biogas plant. It is kind of a free product like the straw, so it seems to be a shame not to use it. If you saw there at the entrance to the field, I did try to use the cultivator attachment. I just didn't like the way it worked. Maybe I was doing something wrong, but I felt like I had to detach it to refill the tank every time. It seemed like a little bit of a time waster. And I think we're going to leave that on a worker, just so we don't have to go fetch another honey wagon load of slurry and bring it back and refill. I know that seems like kind of a lazy way, but well, I just don't feel like doing it. Yeah, not for this row and a half of field we've got left. Well, just by looking out the window, you can probably tell there's something a little bit wrong here in the Massey Ferguson. Since we're looking at the ground out the side window, we'll jump out here. Yeah, this was a little bit of accident on something I was trying here at our placeable heap. My idea was to put this conveyor belt in the middle of the placeable heap and then dump our grass cuttings in there. But when I dumped the grass cuttings, it made everything go flying. And it looks as if we're going to have to reset both the tractor and our conveyor belt to the farm. I can't get them to turn over. But those little accidents happen sometimes. Okay, we're here at the store. And I've traded one of our Case 620 quad tracks, the one with the dual wheels on it. And I bought this, a Case Steiger 470 with the dual wheels. This particular mod's got the hood that'll open up so you can look inside the engine compartment. And when I say Steiger, I'll explain a little bit what I mean. I was out in western Kansas recent, and in front of my friend's farm he had an old Steiger brand tractor from the 1980s. And we've been talking about it a little bit. And I kind of knew that Steiger was not a company that made tractors anymore. But in doing the research, I did not realize that Case IH had bought the brand name Steiger. And these days, Case has a premium line of tractors that they've put the Steiger name on. And this is one of them. So I've downloaded a few different Case Steiger brand tractors. This is one we're going to use for a while. Thought we'd have something a little bit different than running the same 620 Case quad tracks all the time. Give it a run back to the yard. I expect we'll be using this a little bit in the map. Seems to drive very nice. I know Steiger was a brand that was also manufactured in Europe for a few years. Mod sites had a few of those European Steigers available, but we're using pretty modern equipment, so I decided on this one. Give a little outside view. You can see the drive shaft turns. It's a pretty nice model, really. I think it's maybe a little bit faster than the Challenger, but maybe not quite as fast as our half-tracked New Holland T9. appears we've got a little bit of yard work to do here. Let's plant some grass with the Magnum there. We'll get our Steiger parked and get to work, I guess. Okay, out by field 17 where we planted this wheat some time back. And it definitely looks like she's ready to harvest. Now, I think we're going to show some of what I go through to get everything all staged up equipment wise to do a harvest like this, which is something I usually do off screen. When you watch the video, you notice all the equipment's usually right there ready to go. Might be a little bit interesting to see how I get it all moved over here.